Okay, hi everyone. Good afternoon, guys. Guys, audible? Okay, right. So, next. So in subblocks categories are the two objects we completed, procedures and functions. Okay, na? Right. And the third object here, okay, let you see guys here. The third object is called a packages. So basically packages, okay, so how to define your packages here? And purpose of packages is what now? Package purpose is what now? So let me check out that. The third object in your named block, otherwise the subblocks. Okay, packages. So here simply we can say package is also called as it is one of the named block. It is also named block. And okay, what is package means? Package is nothing but okay, it is a collection of okay, say it is a collection of variables, a collection of variables, comma procedures, okay, and functions, okay, procedures and functions, okay. We're going to use a collection of variable procedures and functions. Okay, now so these are called as a package here. So these are all different. That means previously procedures are separately we created as functions are separately we created. Okay. So individually procedure objects separate created, functions separate created, and separately we are using here. But packages advantage is what now? I think you all of you know in your Java also, in Java students, if anybody Java students are there, Java students also they know that packages they are using in Java also. Generally in Java, if any student Java student is there, tell me guys, what is the use of packages in Java? What is the use of packages in Java? Any Java student? Yeah, in Java also same now. Collection of package is nothing but what now? Collection of classes, is that no? So methods, functions, variables, interfaces. These are all we are storing in one memory. Okay, we are all storing. Okay, all one memory. Right now, same as this. How we can store different types of methods, functions, okay, variables. Okay, classes, class of classes, interfaces in one memory location, same as in database in PLSQL also. Packages are nothing but these are named block and which is used to collection. It is also like I want to keep okay, I want to keep variables, procedures, function. These are all I want to keep into one memory location. When we keep into one memory location, so then it is called as a okay package we call. That's why simply we can say it is a collection of variables, procedures, and functions grouping together. Or simply we can say group together. Okay, group together and stored in a single unit of memory. So in single unit of memory. Single unit of memory. Okay, now so in all kind of things we are storing into one unit of memory. Okay, then what is the advantage here? That can be okay. So whatever procedures and functions and variables, whatever I stored in package, okay, so that package that can be reusable. That can be reusable. So in your package, whatever we stored, that all we can reusable in our application whenever you want to call a package. Okay, so whenever you want to calling the package in your application or importing that package in your application, so in the package, whatever we have it, whatever we stored it, that all facilities I can use it. So reusable in my any type of or any number of applications. So that is packages record. And here also same thing. Okay, we can define. And in PLSQL language, if you want to create a package here, there are two blocks which should be create now. Okay, so what you have to create a package. Okay, to create a package. Okay, we should create two blocks. We should create two blocks. First one is called as First one is called as a package specification block. Package specification block. And the second one is called as a package implementation block. These are the two types of blocks we have it: package specification and package implementation. So what is package specification means? In this block, we are just declaring the idea. In this block, we are declaring, okay, our required, okay, resources. Okay, so like whatever you require for your program, like the variables declarations, okay, stored procedures declarations, okay, and stored function declarations. Okay, we are just for declare. Other than declaration, we can't do any implementation part in this area. Okay, now, so in package specification only declaration purpose. Okay, right. So next one is implementation. Implementation is nothing but their body. Implementation is nothing but what? Not body. Okay, now, so implementation. In this, what we can go to do, we are implementing. Okay, implementing logical code of objects. Okay, of objects which was declared in package specification block. Okay, in package specification. So that means whatever we declared here, objects like procedures, functions, variables, whatever we declared here, those things I can implement it in my package body. Okay, the logical code, that means logics. The logic I'm going to writing in this implementation code. Okay, now so these are what now two blocks we should be create when you want to create a package. Okay, but how it is, the syntax is also there. Each block syntax also there. Carefully observe. Create or replace. Okay, so package and package specification. This is specification package, and directly I'm giving package name. Okay, after that, these are as. Okay, and there is no begin statement. Directly have to go for declare. So declare your required variables, how many you want it. Declare your stored procedures, how many you want it. Declare your stored functions, how many you want it. Okay, you can declare like this. And finally, end this package specification. And there is no begin statement. Begin statement is not required here. Okay, right. And the next one is okay, package implementation block. So this here also we have a separate syntax. So your syntax observe carefully. A little bit difference is there. So create or replace package, and here I'm using what? Body. What I'm using? Body. Create or replace package body. And now I want to give here package name. Okay, I'm giving here package name. Same is or as. And now we are going to be what you want to do? implementation or implementing, okay, logical code, okay, and finally end and close. So these are two blocks we should create whenever you want to create a packages. Okay, one is a declaration block, one is called as a implementation block. Okay, and after package is created, then later, suppose in this packages I'm going to use multiple procedures. Previously only one single procedures we created, but now we can create a number of multiple procedures. We can create multiple functions. We can create a combination of procedure and function. We can create so any kind of things we can store under this packages. So you can store multiple procedures. You can store multiple functions. You can store. Otherwise, the combination of procedures and function both you can go to store it. So this kind of one memory we are creating, guys, here. Okay, now right. But how to later after creating number of procedures, number of functions, yes or no? Then how to call from, suppose you created number of procedures in your package. That means are you storing number of procedures in a package memory? Then which procedure you wanted? Suppose you wanted to call a procedure from package memory, then how to call? Okay, syntax to call a stored procedure from package. From package memory. Package here nothing but memory. Simply one unit of memory we are declaring. Okay, now right. Now what is the syntax here means? Execute. Okay. So package name dot procedure name. Stored procedure. Stored procedure name. So if you want to send values, you can send values. Okay, this is syntax to call procedure. Same guys here. Of course, I need to syntax to call. Okay, syntax to call. It's stored function if I want to call from package. Okay, now from package. Then how to here? Okay, select. So we are passing package name dot. Okay, stored function name of sending values or values from dual. Okay, now these are the two syntaxes how to call from package. Okay, right. Let me see here one example. We will see it. Okay, after create a package. Create a package to encapsulate or encapsulating or else binding multiple stored procedures in a single unit of memory. In a single unit of memory. Okay, now right. So let you come out. Now let you come out and see. So multiple, I want to binding multiple stored procedure in single unit of memory. Okay, now you can go. First, I'm going to creating my package, create or replace. So package name pk1. Okay, is or as only a declaration. So I'm declaring my required procedure. Suppose procedure p1 is one procedure we declared. Okay, procedure p2. Here multiple procedures are we declared. So now in this just declaration. What I'm going to, okay, what I did guys here, that just declaration only we did. It just declaration only we did. Okay, now right. So the declaration is over. Now here how many procedures objects you declared here? Those procedures object implementation like a body. Implementation means body. So that I want to do it now. So where we can do that is under implementation block. Okay, create or replace. So package body. Okay, body PK1. Understand the package body PK1. So these are as usual. Now first procedure body I'm implementing. So procedure P1. Now here I'm writing. So is or as. Now simply one statement I'm writing begin. Then what is your dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of now I'm passing here I am procedure 1. Okay now simply end P same to same second procedure is there now procedure P2 and is or as. Now I want to begin and same I'm passing dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of. Okay, so what is the message here? I am procedure 2. Okay, and end P2 and end your package body and to execute now. So here observe the above one is declaration block is that is called a specification block created, guys. Specification block created in this, and second one is package body we created. After creating this package, let you call. Suppose I'm calling execute pk1.p1. If I'm calling pk1.p1, tell me guys here, so which statement is printed? Which statement is printed? Yeah, I am P1. So P1 procedure is this one now. So which statement is printed here? I am P1. Okay, right. Let you see I am P1. Okay. Suppose if you want to call here execute pk1 dot p2 as your procedure 2, then what it was printing I am p2. Okay, now this is what we did, multiple stored procedures. Can you see multiple procedures? I was binding or grouping into one memory of package. Okay, so like this, you can create and you can implement multiple stored procedures in one single program. Okay, you can implement multiple stored procedures in one single program with the help of packages. Okay, so this is one, and in this example, I was using only multiple procedure, like same as functions also we can do it. Okay, now one more example you can see. One more example, let you see. So create a package to binding variable, comma, procedure, and function in a single unit of memory. In this case, the packages, one more thing is what now? The variables, procedures, functions, I can different types of the things I can store under one package memory. So I can save this. Let you come out. One example here. Create or replace package pk2 is or as. Now I'm declaring x is a one variable, number type, and now I'm assigning here 1000 rupees. I'm assigning value I'm going to assign. Later I will declare one procedure sc1. Later I declare one procedure sc1. Later I'm declaring one function sf1, but this function should have some argument. One argument is passing, and we all of you know function always returns the return is number. Okay, and after that end. So now in this package specification, I was declared one variable, okay, one procedure, and one function is declared. Okay, right. Later implementation now. Create or replace package what? Body. And your package name pk. Now is or as. Okay, now first have to implement the procedure SP1. So in procedure SP1, okay, what I'm going to do is or as, and one variable I'm declaring here. So is one variable we declared in my procedure body. Okay, after that I just pass it begin, and now I'm passing here a is equals to whatever the variable I declared. A is equals to x by 4. But here x by 2, one operation I'm taking division. Here x is equals to how much, guys? Here 1000. Here x is equals to how much, guys? Here 1000. So 1000 by 2, output is how much? 500. So that output I have to print on my screen. dbms underscore output dot put underscore line of so a. Okay, right. And in the SP1, the procedure implementation is done. The procedure implementation is done. And later, next one is what? Function. So function SF1 of one variable already a number, and function always returns my return is number. Okay, and is or as. Okay, begin. And now I want to return what I want to say. So a into x I want to return. Okay, a into x. So a variable I'm inserting, x variable 1000. Suppose a value 2, then 2 into 1000, 2000 is SF1. And finally, and close. Package body is created now. Okay, after created, let you call. How to call? Suppose you want to call a procedure, and we are using execute pk2.sp1 if I'm calling. SP1 operation is what now? Division. So that means x value 1000. So 1000 by 2, then 1000 by 2, 500. The 500 is printed. Now let you see. So 500 is printed. The 500 is printed. Point understand now? 500 is printed. Okay. Now suppose you need to call a function. Select pk2.sf1. Suppose I'm passing here 5 from doing. So whatever the value passing 5, this 5 will be storing under your function argument is a. So here it will be stored. Okay, here it will be stored. So after storing here, so what it will say, a is equals to 5. 5 into x value here 1000. So 5 into 1000, it returns 5000. It returns 5000. Okay, now so this is what now like procedure functions together. Procedures functions together I can keep into one memory. Okay, in one memory location with the help of packages. Okay, now, so this type of operations whenever you want it in your real time. So suppose in your application you need a procedure, you need a function. So those procedure function you can keep into package, and this package keep into your database. And whenever that procedure, that function you want it, then the package you will be called. Okay, now so this is one thing. And along with this implementation, packages, one more implementation is what now, guys? Here, packages we are also using for to implement. Okay, to implement. Okay, function overloading mechanism. So for example, whenever you want to overload function overloading mechanism. So whenever you want to implement function overloading, definitely there also packages are helping us. That means with the help of packages only, I can implement a function overloading. Okay, so function overloading. So anybody definition you know, guys, here? What is a function overloading? Yeah, function overloading means what? No. So number of arguments, passing number of arguments with the same function name. Okay, signatures or signature call or elements you called, data types you can call, whatever it is. Okay, now, So when you have to go for, so there we can use a function. Overload means what now? Sending different arguments to the same function, or sending different arguments data types to the same function. So even though we called as what now? Function. Even though we called as what now? Function. Understanding my point now? Right. So let me see one example on this. Okay. So function can be overload. So when it was overloading means function can be overload. Overload at okay, overload at arguments are changed okay, and also data types of arguments are changed. So in any case we can use that. We have two cases we can say. So function can be overload when number of arguments are changed. It is one situation we can overload, we can say, and also data types of arguments are changed. So data types of arguments are changed. So here, what is number of arguments are changed means? For example, simple. For example, suppose I'm declaring your function. I'm declaring your function SF1. Suppose function F1. We are passing X number, comma Y number. Okay, now. So same function, the same function F1. Now next I'm passing here. X number, Y number, and Z number. Okay, now. So this is what? Same signature with a different number of arguments are changed. Number of arguments are changed means here how many arguments to the F1 here first attempt to 2 arguments. X and Y 2 arguments. Second one is called as what now? Second one what we call as 3 arguments. 3 arguments. Okay, first one is 2 arguments we are passing. Second one is 3 arguments we are passing. But tell me guys, here 2 arguments we are passing to same function and 3 arguments also we are passing same function. So same function first 2 and later 3. That means now tell me your burden is increased now. Come on guys. Your burden is increased, overloaded. Yes or no? Is it overloaded? Yes, overloaded. First 2 I'm sending, later I'm sending 3. Then automatically my function is overloading, right? This is one situation. Second one is what now? Data types of arguments are changed. What is the data types of arguments are changed means? So I'm giving a support F1. Okay, I'm passing X number and Y number. Okay, Y number. And second how to write your function F1, I'm passing A varchar 2 and B varchar 2. Now this time what happened? Number of arguments are same, 2 arguments, but data types are changed. First one I'm sending number arguments to my F1. Second I'm sending varchar 2 arguments to my function. Okay now. So here different what I'm saying, data types of arguments are changed here. Okay now. So in this cases also your function is overloaded. So function can be overloaded in 2 situations. First one, number of arguments. Second one is data types of arguments how to change. Okay. So in this one example I'm showing, the second example you can understand. Okay, right. Let us see. So I'm going to changing. This is almost the same data type now, so you can easily understand. You have different data types now. So this example, I will take it. Okay, right. Let you come out. Let you come out. And now I'm going to create it now. Create or replace. Create, replace. So package number 3 is or as. Now I'm going to declaring a function f1, and here my arguments are okay x comma y. Okay, and here my return is number. Okay, here my return is number. Careful observe. Here my return is number. And second one is what now? Second one is what now? The same function f1. Now a varchar 2 and b varchar 2. Here my return is what now? Varchar. Okay, right. So finally, end. So the declarations are over. Now implementation comes here. So create or replace. Create or replace. Okay, package body and pk number 3. So is or as. The first one I'm showing here. Function sf1 with the number arguments. I'm going to working now. With number arguments implementation we are doing now. So return, what is the return number? Return number. So is or as. Is or as. Okay, as. And later I want to give as begin. As begin. Now I'm passing return. Suppose x into y. Directly my operation is x into y. And finally end my f1. This is number arguments operation is done. Next one is what now guys here simply function f1 with the different data types varchar. So here my return is what now? Varchar. So is or as begin and simply return. So A concatenating B. I'm passing A concatenation B. A concatenation B. Okay, return. End F1 and end your package body to execute. So package body is going to be created next. After created this package body, let you call now observe. When I'm calling, select pk3.f1. Suppose if I'm passing 10 comma 20, 10 comma 20 means what now? Numbers. 10 comma 20 means what now? Numbers. That means which function will be invoking now? Number argument function is invoking or varchar string function is invoking? Which one? Number function or string function is invoked? Yes, number function is invoked. So number function is invoked. Okay, and the number function is invoking here. Number function return is what now? X into y. That means product. That's called a here multiple, right? Now what is my multiple relation? So 10 into 20, 200. 10 into 20, 200. Okay, now that is what. So that was written. Suppose pk3 dot okay f1. So I'm passing the two string expressions. Good is a string expression, and we are using afternoon is a string expression. String expressions I'm passing. String values I'm passing. So whenever you're passing string values, then which function is going to be invoking? String function or number function? String function. String function, just what I'm going to do, returning. So A concatenation B. Concatenation means what? Adding. So A is what? Good. Good is A. Afternoon is a B. So the good and afternoon both are adding together. And what is it was forming here? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, na? So this is what we call as a function overloading. In the situation of data types arguments are changed. Same to same number of arguments also changed, so that I was given in the documentation, you can check out. Okay, right. So later, these object support you want to see same data dictionary. I already show you. So object name, and later we can say user underscore objects. Okay, so where we have to say object underscore type. What is the type of object name? Package. So package and fix it. So three packages as of now we created: PK1, PK2, PK3. Okay, now, and I said here, suppose you need to see the text of any package, then we have a one data dictionary that is called as the source, and where name is equal to suppose PK number 1. If I see, then see complete package. Okay, package is a specification block up to here. Carefully observe, it is a specification block. Okay, block specification, and below one is called a package implementation block. Package implementation block. Okay, now the two blocks are we have it here, right now. So right, fine. This is, we can see the source code and the objects how it will be saved. But now when you want to drop your package, for example, in PK1, here we have a two blocks. PK1 is there, specification, body also there. Suppose you need to drop a body. So drop package, if you are giving body, PK1, if I'm giving here, what it was happening is here, the package body only drop, but not the specification block. Now we can see package body only drop, but not the specification. Now we can see specification is there. Specification is there, but what it was not there, body was not there. Okay, specification is there, but what it was not there, body is not there. Okay, so specifically you can do. Suppose this entire package specification also I want to drop, then you can use the drop package PK1. Then complete package will be dropped. Now we can see PK1. So it was showing 2. Okay, it was showing no, nothing was there. Okay, and let you come out, guys, here. Suppose if you want to PK1 successfully dropping from my database or not, now you can use this data dictionary and see. So PK1 successfully dropping from data. Okay, so this is package, one small concept, guys, here in our PLSQL language. Okay, it is a small topic, so we completed here that object. And the next one is called as what now, guys, here. The fourth object is called trigger. In your sublog, the next object is trigger. Okay, the fourth object. And let me see what is trigger. Okay, and trigger object, for what purpose we want to use, we will check on. Okay, so the trigger is also called as, guys, here one of the named block. It is also we can say, named block. Okay, named block. And similar to stored procedure, and similar to stored procedure. Okay, it is also named block and similar to stored procedure. Okay, then what is the difference means? Yes, but executed by the system, implicitly. Okay, now, so trigger, what it means, guys, here, it is a named block and similar to stored procedure, but executed by system implicitly. Okay, now, so but automatically executed by system implicitly. So now here also. So previously procedures object, what we done, guys, here, procedures objects are we are created, right? So we created and we are calling. Once procedure object is successfully created, and that object, if you want to call, so manually, explicitly, programmer is going to be calling your procedure by using of execute statement, execute procedure name, yes, sir, we are using. But Trigger is what it was telling. It's a look like a procedure. It's a look like a procedure, but trigger object is created by programmer. That means I'm creating one trigger object, but that object user cannot call. That object user cannot call. That means user, he doesn't have a syntax to call a trigger object by explicitly. That means explicitly means manually. We don't have it that kind of a syntax. So but who will execute your trigger means your trigger is executed automatically. Executed automatically by the system implicitly. That means programmer is just creating trigger object, but that object is called by or executed by your system. That is now trigger and procedure difference. Procedures are created by user, calling by user, but a trigger is created by user but not calling by who? System automatically. System automatically. So that is simply what is trigger. So but by the help of trigger, what we can do means so by using trigger by using trigger we can control DML comma DDL operations. We can control DML and DDL operations, comma we can restrict DML comma DDL operations based on logical conditions, and we can validate data. We can validate data. So basically trigger objects purpose is what now means one is controlling DDL DML operations over databases. Over databases, how to control your DML DDL operations based on your operations wise, either inserting time, updating, deleting, and DDL operations create, alter, whatever it is. Like a restriction, sometimes we are going to be restricted. That means completely we restricted. That means we are not giving permissions to perform DML operations on a particular table, DDL operations on a particular database. The complete restrictions also we can do. That means we are not giving permission to allow the DML operation. And later, by using trigger, we can also validating data. So data also we can go to validate. So validations or validation conditions also we can apply. So in this cases, the trigger object will be helping us. Right. But here in this triggers, basically the two types of triggers we are discussing right here. One is DML triggers, and second one is called as DDL triggers. So DDL triggers, even though the database triggers also we can call. Database triggers also we can call. So DDL triggers, or database trigger, and first one is DML triggers. So these are the two types of triggers we can use. And now what is DML triggers? DML trigger objects, how to create it, and database trigger objects, how and who will create it. So that we will see in tomorrow class. In tomorrow class we will explain about the DML and later DDL. The both purposes we can discuss here. Right. And so this week, the maximum end of this week, your batch is completed. So this week you should just follow, come at 12:30 to 1:30, whatever I said. So this timing will be following, guys, this last 1 week. Right. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.